Hey there everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Project Zomboid. And you may notice that the episode's actually going up a bit later than it usually does. Isn't that weird? A little weird. You know why? It's not weird. Go check it out. Killed in Action, the Blood Omen episode came out today. Me and Dean have worked really hard on it. We both put in a good chunk of our lives into this episode, and I say, and he agrees, that it ranks up there with the XCOM episode, and I really hope you guys like it. I'd love you guys to go check it out and leave your comments about what you think of the episode and of the series, of course. And yeah, so because Killed in Action came out today, Project Zomboid is just going to be on a little bit of a later slot. Doesn't mean you're not getting your Project Zomboid today, it just means that you're getting it a little bit later than you normally would. But go check it out, guys. It is a great episode, and hopefully one day I'll have the time to make those a bi-weekly thing. But let's get into it. We are playing some Project Zomboid, and you have all basically said, Mathis, you went left, right, when you should have went left, go back, and you should find your way to the logging camp. So we're going to be trekking back. Luckily, we won't really have to worry about any zombies. To be honest with you, since we kind of busted into those trailers and there weren't any alarms, any maybe forest zombies, as I tend to call them, weren't alerted. So I'm not really worried about getting ambushed by anything. And if there are any zombies kind of wandering their way onto the road, we have so much space and time that I'm not particularly afraid of what they could cause as far as trouble is concerned. Now, I do have the option to swing back home and potentially get some food for my character, but I think Mathis will be okay without it. I think we'll be okay getting back to getting somewhere rather without having to throw some food in his stomach, because Peckish comes a little bit quicker in this build, but lasts a little bit longer. He stays peckish a little bit longer than usual. So with that in our minds, we're not going to worry about heading back home and grabbing any food. It is still early in the day, and when we get to the logging camp, we should have some food there for us to grab and kind of fill our stomachs. The goal, of course, by going to the logging camp is to find the ever-elusive hammer and hacksaw and start construction on our actual safe house, which I hope will either start this episode or next, depending on how long A, it takes to get to the logging house, and B, how long it takes to find the tools we need, and C, if we even find those tools. There is a very good chance that we may not even find the tools that we need, and we're left with kind of to our own devices and really having to start to scour different areas of the map. Now, if we don't come across the tools that we need, the next place in my last-ditch effort for any kind of like safe bet as far as looking for what we need is going to be in the motel. With the motel, we'll hopefully be able to go into the storage room that's around the back, crack that door open if it's locked with our axe, scourge through the 3 or 4 boxes that may be back there, and find what we need before we attract any attention from the zombies. And of course, that's all hoping that assuming that the alarm won't go off. If the alarm goes off, we need to go in there much quicker and kind of focus all of our time on those crates and leave. Now, if the alarm doesn't go off, what that would allow us is time to go through all of the hotel rooms and kind of scour each room by room and hopefully comb through the motel very carefully and methodically to find what we need. And if we don't find the tools we need by then it becomes a shit show. Then it becomes a crapshoot. Then it becomes us going building to building until we find what we need, not really having any direction as far as where we're going to go look for this stuff, any aim or hope or prayer of where we think where we can find it. It's just going to be hope we get lucky. Now, here's where the dirt road pops out, and I think you guys said go left over here. So we are going to end up going left and then right, I think you guys said. Go left then right. And we should find a big sign. And I believe we're still peckish, which we are. So I'm not terribly worried about our food situation. But I'm not tired, I promise. Oh, God, I'm not, I promise. I'm actually extremely excited about, I'm really excited about the, McCoy Logging Company, nice. I'm really excited about the Killed in Action or retrospective or whatever you want to call it. It's just so good. Also, the thumbnail is being provided by IndieMaus, INDEIMAUS. He is got a great lot of he's provided a lot of great splash art for me over the past few months. Particularly, he's made both of the banners that you've seen, and he provided the thumbnail for the retrospective. He can whip it up really quick, and he does an excellent job at it. Alright, so here we are. We're at the McCoy Logging Company. I think this looks a little different, actually, which is nice. And we're here. So with luck, we'll find exactly what we need. Actually, this is redone completely, and it looks really, really good. Door's locked. With luck, there won't be any zombies in here. Unfortunately, that luck is pretty much run out immediately. But we looks like we'll be good as far as alarms go. There won't be any alarm in here, so we can hopefully scour this place kind of head to toe and find what we're looking for. Make sure there's no zombies in here. There are not. Any food would be good. I know there's a big ass freaking building to the south, so we're gonna end up taking a look at those. More nails and stuff. I'm not gonna worry about nails right now. I'm literally looking for one thing and one thing only. And after we find that one thing, then I will have. Oh, and there's an axe in here. That's always a good thing. Then I'll start filling up the rest of my inventory slots with nails. Ah, yes, saw. Hello, saw. Good. That's a very good start for us. Well, let's swing all the way down here and actually go kind of row by row. So we have a saw already, which is actually excellent. Now, more importantly, unfortunately, we need the hammer. Now, the saw is good because it does mean that once we're done using up the available planks from knocking down doors and stuff, we can actually use the trees. But without the nail, without the hammer, we can't actually do any building at all. And I'm not seeing any, so I'm getting a little nervous, of course. But there is still plenty of places to look, and I, of course, could just be panicking for no reason. And overall, I believe a hammer is much easier to find in normal buildings if that's what it comes to. I'm hoping it doesn't come to that, and I'm hoping we get what we want prior to that happening. But if it does come to that, we have plenty of opportunity to find a hammer. Out of both, the one that we were going to find here, the one that we needed to find here, rather. We're going to take that watering can just in case we want to start gardening. But the one we wanted to find here was definitely the hacksaw, because this is probably one of our last good efforts at finding that tool with any speck of reliability, seeing that it makes sense that it would be in some sort of warehouse, especially in the logging camp. Makes incredible sense that we'd find that here. Still no hammer, unfortunately. I would think we would find a hammer here too, though. I feel like in any warehouse we should find a hammer, but that has not been the case, and our luck has kind of been dry as far as that's concerned. Lots of nails, and it's actually even more surprising that we're finding lots of nails and no hammer. But it adds to the suspense and adds to the kind of panic that's going to be induced over time if we can't get construction building, because if we don't get any construction going on, the longer we wait, the more zombies there are going to be, and the more often they're going to be wandering around, and gunshots are going to be drawing them closer and closer to me eventually. And we kind of need those barricades up if we want any chance of surviving it. Now, we did have the hunger tick there. I did see the Moodle kind of wiggle-waggle a little bit. I'm not incredibly worried, though. There is an office building that we'll go to after this warehouse. You know, the reason we'll go over there before we go to the next place, there's a lot of axes in here, which is depressing, just because of how much trouble we've had. But the reason we're going to go to the warehouse is just because of the food. We want to go to the office first to take care of that food problem before we continue strip searching the area, so to speak. But our necessary tools of construction, not destruction, not tools of destruction, tools of construction. We're about halfway done looking for what we need. It does not look like we're going to get ourselves a hammer, unfortunately, guys. At least not in this particular building. We're going to pop... I'm not going to pop open any door. I don't want to set off any alarm. Let's check in here, maybe. No. 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 No hammer. This is upsetting. Alright, let's head to the office building then, and let's get ourselves some food. We'll probably get our character to sleep as well. He's going to need it pretty soon. Is this the office building? Can we look inside? No, it's the other place. I think it's down this way. Oh, maybe it's in the same building here. It's just it's just attached. I will just bust open a window. Hopefully, if there's an alarm, we'll be safe. Looks like, whoop, there is going to be a leftover logger. And I think he's dead right off the bat, which is nice. We took him down. We did break a window in the process, but it could have gone much, much worse. Drink. Our water bottle is still good. Let's see if we can find some food here. There should be some vending machines somewhere. There we go. Let's just see what we can pop open. We'll definitely drink the soda for now. That'll take care of our hunger. And that's all that was in here, actually, which is kind of scary. We have a rotten watermelon, but orange soda, which we definitely are going to take. So food is starting to rot, if not mostly rotted too, so that's kind of a problem. We're going to sleep on one of these couches. We'll fast forward time, and then we'll get back to searching immediately after. Sleeping on a couch, much better than sleeping on the chair, which my character has done on numerous occasions, so giving him a night on an actual couch, he probably appreciates that to a certain extent. Being able to relax under the cushions beneath him. Now, of course, sleeping relatively close to a window can be a little bit nerve-wracking, but it's generally a safe zone, so I think he'll be okay, and I think he can deal with it. So let's see if we can find a hammer amongst these crates, which is, unfortunately, way more difficult than one tends to expect. Maybe crates is the wrong place to look for a hammer. Maybe I'm just going about it all wrong. Maybe we don't want to look for a hammer in the crates. Maybe we want to look elsewhere. Office buildings or something. I have no idea. I could go through all that office building, but I feel like, and maybe it's just my memory, doing me a disservice, which, let's be honest, that wouldn't be at all, weird. Let's take a trowel while we're here. We just might as well grab it. But, if my memory is kind of doing me a disservice, which wouldn't be too surprising, I swear I remember hammers spawning in crates in the warehouses quite often. I seem to remember getting all the necessary tools of construction pretty early, for the most part. Hammers are being, of course, the most common thing I've ever come across, and now, surprisingly, a hammer is one of the rarest things in this playthrough. Oh, you're effing kidding me. Really? Gunshot nearby. Frickin' invisible survivors. Just drawing attention. What that means is that there's probably going to be some zombies heading in this general direction. I'm not entirely worried about it. I think that if there are any zombies... Oop. Nope, saw. If there are any zombies around here, it's not going to be that many. And, we could probably take care of them and kill them off. Hopefully making my character better at killing zombies, skilling them up a little bit, and thinning out the herd. Killing as many zombies as we can while we try and survive is always, always important. Alright, nothing here. Let's check the other side over here. Now, this is a storage room, though I can't remember if it's crates in here or not. Checking the trash barrel. Nothing. Should be careful. Alright, let's check these shelves. Pool cue, which is relatively random. I saw a screwdriver. Oh. Screwdriver over there. Nothing over here. No. Screwdriver and a flashlight. Unfortunately, no. Check these shelves. Battery. Nothing. Damn. Alright, let's check out the office building then. Let's see if we can comb through the office building and see if maybe we'll find something amongst the desks or something. I don't know. I'm kind of grasping at straws to some extent, looking for this thing. Scissors. I'm not playing The Last of Us. Those won't be useful at all. I have an axe. An axe that doesn't break in 5 hits. Looking at you, The Last of Us. Last of Us, a great movie. Great movie. Gameplay's a little bit I don't want to say lackluster, but I guess that's probably the only way to describe it. And I loved the game, don't get me wrong. I adored the game. But the single player was much more of just a movie. And if I want to play a movie, man, David Cage has like 1,000 of those, and he's got some of my favorite interactive movies of all time. Loved Indigo Prophecy, or probably more commonly known as Fahrenheit, I guess. Let's make sure there are no zombies around the corner. We got a couple of lockers we can go through now. There's a candle in one, for those sensual nights with the logging men. Lots of candles, apparently. And we are going to find nothing. Another area in here we could potentially kind of exploit. And, flashlight. We'll pop open. Nah, we're not going to open that door. There's really no need for me to open any doors. If I need a quick escape, I could dive out a window or something. And I know, after all is said and done, I know this place is going to be explored. It's not like I'm going to forget. Because, A, I'm probably not going to come back here. Razor and a bath... Oop, we'll take the bath towels. That's going to be useful for us. At least to some extent. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, God. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Slight damage. Oh, my God. I jumped a mile. He did not scratch me or anything. He just bruised me. Wow. Slight panic attack. But that's fine. Nothing in these areas. We did not find a hammer, unfortunately, but we're going to wrap up this episode here. We'll continue searching the warehouses next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please go check out the new retrospective / Killed in Action. And as always, I will see everyone next time.